Yo, what's good? Today's video is going to be all about things I wish I knew before I went to camp. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Let's get straight into it. First of all, the first thing I wish I would have known, which I actually did know, but in the moment my brain just wasn't working, is don't mess around at the airport. That's it. If you've seen the previous video, you know why I'm saying this. If you haven't watched it already, go and watch that. Something I wish I would have known beforehand was that I was going to lose a lot of weight, because I was under the impression that American food was so, crazy and fatty, whatever, blah, 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 that I'm just going to gain loads of weight. And I feel like that kind of makes sense. But it's kind of outweighed by the fact you're at camp and every single day you're burning God knows how many calories. Like, you are gonna probably lose weight. I was skin and bones for a bit. Like, I was down bad. Like, I want to say I went there at like 83, 84 kg. I was literally like 77 kg at some point, like after like a couple of weeks, which is crazy. Like, I hadn't been that weight since the start of uni. So this year when I go to camp, I'm definitely gonna keep that in mind and bring some stuff with me. Maybe, a couple protein shakes, couple stuff like that, just to make sure I can maintain, the gains. But yeah, obviously take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Like, I'm saying this from my perspective, from someone who went to camp and was like going all out on all activities, and I already have a fast metabolism as it is. So obviously, depending on how you are and how you go to camp and what you do, is probably gonna, results are gonna vary. So take it with a pinch of salt. Another thing I wish I would have known is how stupid of an idea it is not to buy a SIM card whilst over there. Me, I thought, well, I'm not gonna buy a SIM card for $15 a month because I don't need one. I don't even use my phone that much. Don't be like me. Use your brain. Please use your brain. Whilst it is kind of true, at camp, you don't use your phone that much. Like, I wasn't really using my phone in the bunk like that. Like, if I'm using it, I'm playing chess probably. But like when it comes to traveling, trust me, you're gonna need one of those SIM cards, because you don't have data and you're traveling. Obviously it's fine most of the time you're with other people. As soon as you're by yourself, you heard what happened in the travel stories. You don't want to end up like that, trust me. It's not worth it. Just, even if I was to buy a SIM card for 3 months just to avoid that one day of me being stranded in that place, I would do it. I would do it 2 times over. So yeah, that's just to kind of put into perspective how important it is. And also it just makes your life easier. Like, if you're at camp, you can just, you have data, or you can just, text people quickly, do. Just make your life easy. Do you want to make your life easy, or do you want to make your life hard? It's up to you. Another thing I wish I knew before I went to camp is how important sunglasses were going to be, especially if you're an outdoor adventure person. Like, if you're on the ropes team and 90% of the time, you're belaying and you're looking up like this, first of all, your neck hurts like a mother. We're keeping it PG on here. I thought you got me. Like a mother trucker, right? My neck was like this, like most of the time you're looking up. But like when you look up and the sun is out, no. Not fun. So yeah, as soon as I got the sunglasses, I was like, wow, makes this job way easier. And just in general, like, sun's out a lot. Now something that's a bit on the other side of the spectrum, how much it rained. It's not really something I even thought about. I just assumed America, nice weather, sun all the time. It was raining over there. Like, actually raining. Yeah, I feel like I've even spoke about this before, but like, yeah, the rain really caught me by surprise. I was like, wow, like maybe I should have brought more waterproof clothing, because most of my stuff was shorts and t-shirts. Another thing I wish I knew, and something I learned at camp, which seems like a really weird thing to even say, but this whole UV index thing. Like, I had no idea what that was all about. And as soon as I discovered what it meant, I was like, wow, this explains a lot. Which also kind of, which definitely explained why you need sunscreen when you're at camp. Because otherwise you're going to get cooked, for real. Another thing I wish I knew before going to camp was how good of an idea it was to bring a push-up board. Like, that was so unplanned. I was just packing things in my room. I saw my push-up board. I was like, maybe I should just bring it. Damn, we got some use out of that. Like, I always think about, I wonder how many push-ups have been done on that board. By like everyone at camp. Like, damn, the number's big. The number's big. But yeah, that was a great idea. If you've got one of those laying around, definitely bring it along, because you know what I mean? Like, what else do you want to do during a shower hour? Like, come on. Another thing I wish I knew before going to camp was how much camp goes into, like, it gets into you. Like, you get like this, you get infected with this thing. Like me, I know myself, I know I'm super competitive, but even I was surprised. Like, when it came to Colour War, the way I was screaming for my team to win, and like the level of competitiveness was like out the roof. I was like, wow, I don't even recognize myself anymore. Like every day, every day you wake up, you're like, blue team, blue. Obviously blue's my favorite color, so you know what I mean. That probably enhanced it a bit more, but I was bleeding blue during that time. Like, obviously we won as well, so clearly paid off. Sorry, grey team. But yeah, better luck next time. Finally, the main thing I wish I knew before I went is how quick the whole thing goes. Like, really, bro, the whole thing just flies by. And I feel like people do say this before and whilst you're there. I remember the first day we had like our meeting with the camp director, and he was saying, guys, your summer is gonna fly by. It's gonna absolutely fly by. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna fly by. I've literally been here for like a few hours. It's not gonna fly by at all. It flew by. It really did. Literally felt like a couple weeks and just was zoom. And then you're just there like, wow, it's done already? Then you feel this emptiness inside. You're like, wow, what do I do now? But then you travel, and then it boosts you up. And then when you finish traveling and you come back, you're like, whoa, my life, I'm back to, like, it feels like, imagine you're living in a movie and all the colours are super vibrant and everything is great. And as soon as you land back in the UK, everything's just grey. That's how I felt. I was like, bro, why are the clouds so grey? Why is it raining? Why is it cold? I was just like, I don't want to be here right now. But yeah, I mean, I think that's just the cycle of, someone that goes to camp. Alright, before this video ends, there's one more thing that I forgot to mention. Doing your taxes is seriously not talked about by anyone, because I've just been doing it or not doing it. Well, we've been trying to do it and it's long. And I've never heard anyone mention anything about it. I didn't even know we get taxed this much. So beware, you're gonna get taxed like 10% of your income, and they're just gonna take it, no questions asked. And you just have to send them stuff. I don't know, man, it's just all long. But yeah, back to the video. But yeah, that concludes this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps, with the whole growth thing. But yeah, I'm gonna just catch you in the next one. Hopefully there's gonna be some more content coming soon. But yeah, until then, peace.